friends. Hopefully I remember how to do this because it's been quite a long time since I've filmed a video, but I wanted to make my grand return to YouTube. It's not going to be the same as it was before though, and that's kind of what brought me to this talk that I kind of just want to talk to you guys about what's been happening. Probably about a year ago, I had a pretty big mental breakdown. We're going on like 14 months now since then. A lot has changed. A lot of good things in my life have changed, and a lot of hard things have also happened. So I haven't been on YouTube because I have been feeling very uninspired and frankly just very depressed. It's been really hard to want to come on here and try to be all happy and bubbly and all of that when really I was super struggling. Also, quick update for those of you who don't follow me on Instagram. We got another cat. His name is Phoenix. He is adorable. He's only 6 months old, which is ridiculous if you look how big he is. But if you hear noise in the background or people yelling and cats yelling and whatever, it's probably him. We love him very much. He was a trash can cat. Somebody found him in a trash can, one of my coworkers, and we ended up taking him. So we love him very much. It is currently November. It is mid-November right now that I'm filming this. Currently it's snowing out, and I don't know, I'm feeling a lot better. We did a bit of our Christmas decorating. As you can tell, our Christmas tree is in the background. And I thought, you know, I would slowly start to make my debut back on YouTube. But I want to talk about some stuff that has been really getting to me. So the reason why I left YouTube, the reason why I stopped posting, stopped doing stuff is because every time I upload, I lose subscribers. And frankly, like for me, I used to not care about that. I used to really not care. And I'm sure it's because at some point in time, somebody talked about my channel and, you know, those people have just decided like, okay, maybe this content isn't for me, like whatever. Or, you know, I'm in like some funny algorithm, like I don't really care about that either. Or it's just the pandemic and people aren't necessarily in the mood or identifying like with what I'm making. And so I sat there and was like, I need to take time for myself to really figure out what I want this channel to be, what I want to do with it. And over the last 6 months, we've done a lot of traveling. I haven't recorded much of any of it, but aside from like for my own personal like memories, but we went to the Great Smoky Mountains for our 2-year anniversary, and that was fantastic. Tennessee is flipping beautiful. I mean, beautiful, beautiful. We went to North Carolina this summer with 2 of our best friends, and you know, just got to sit on the beach. Our house was on the beach, and got to wake up with the sun and the waves, and it was really nice for me. And I have just found a lot of solace in and a lot of comfort in like travel and routine and like my home and having a schedule and just I don't know, like a sense of normalcy when my brain just really didn't want to give that to me. I am officially on an antidepressant that I think works. It has been life-changing for me. I am not in therapy currently, but I do see a psychiatrist obviously for my medicine, and he has been extremely helpful. I have been diagnosed with PTSD, which he believes is what's causing everything that's going on with me, so that's a lot of fun. He thinks that that is kind of like the catalyst for everything in what's happening with me. So that is, there's like a couple of like the mental health updates. I am, however, doing a lot better. I smile more. I am more excited to wake up in the morning. I'm excited for my day, which leads me to the fact that I got a new job. My new job is very extensive. It's very involved. It is technically in a customer service role, so it is also very draining, but I love it. I don't know why I ever left customer service. There's just something about connecting with people and helping people and providing like a good experience for them. And while it is stressful because you can't make everyone happy, I do really enjoy doing it. So I'm doing that. That is a bit of a pay raise for me. It is like an actual career. I make basically double the amount of money that I made last year, and obviously that comes with a lot of stress, but it's really good. And I work with my best friend. She is the only other person who does the role that I do. So that's also really nice. Like getting to work with your best friend all day is just a lot of fun. We like to sass each other. We have the same sense of humor. So I definitely appreciate her. She's helped me through a lot this year. I don't know if you guys will ever meet her, but yeah. Other than that, not a whole lot is going on. And it seems like not a lot, but that is a lot. Like, I work from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. That is Monday through Friday. So that is most of my week. So when I say it's not a lot, that it's a lot. But I also wanted to take a moment to talk about what I'm going to be doing with this channel. Because in the light of how stressful it is for me, can you not tear the Christmas tree apart? He hasn't climbed the Christmas tree yet, but he does like to climb into the metal thing that we have around our Christmas tree and get in there because he is a little shit, as much as I love him. But yes, for this channel, when I set out for this channel, what I set out to do was make friends. And I've definitely made friends. And I also have made a lot of friends outside of YouTube that, you know, will be my friends for forever, who, like, I couldn't imagine. I have, like, you know, 5 friends that I can think of off the top of my head that even if YouTube went away today, I would still have them. And that is all that matters to me. So I still do want to, like, connect to people, be able to talk to people. But my big goal for this channel is just to do, quite frankly, what makes me happy. I know a lot of people talk about, like, you have to pick your audience and blah, 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 but I don't want to have to hone down my content to one specific thing. And I realized that when, yes, I'm a reader, and yes, I will continue to talk about books on this channel because that is part of my identity, but it is not the sole entirety of my identity. Sorry, something got knocked over, and I thought I was losing my mind. But anyway, yes, I have seen people get ripped to shreds over the last year. I've seen friends turn on each other, and I just realized that for me, what I need to focus on and what I want to focus on, especially when it comes to, like, my mental health and life in general, is how I treat people. So I have stopped taking such an activist role in things outside of my own life, like how I interact with people on a daily basis, how I treat people on a daily basis. Like, I try not to focus on, you know, like, going above and beyond necessarily, but just treating everyone that I meet with a level of respect and treating everyone I meet with a level of understanding and not being judgmental. And I've been really working on that because for me, I just realized there are people that can go out there and can do the most, but unfortunately that really isn't me. I just don't have the mental capacity to give that much of myself. And I've realized that I do care a lot about people. So what is important to me is establishing that connection with somebody, and just treating them like a person. And, you know, obviously if I see something happening or see somebody doing something that I don't necessarily agree with or that I know to be wrong, you know, I still speak up, but I can't be that person that goes out of their way or is constantly, like, submersing themselves in those kinds of things. And I wish I could, I truly do, but that is kind of what started this entire mental spiral about a year ago. So I'm going to be stepping back from that. I love people, and I love the human experience, and I love getting to see where other people come from and kind of like the life they live. And it, you know, it just, I feel like for me, that's kind of where I stand. I think everybody should be treated with a hefty amount of respect. I think that everybody should be listened to and should be, you know, allowed to kind of explain. And I think, you know, kind of like where they come from or their belief system. And I think that for me goes both ways. I think that there has been a lot of hate going around recently, and there's been a lot of heartbreak, and it's been really hard to see. So I just try to treat literally everyone, and I know that's going to piss people off, with respect, because everybody, until they prove otherwise, when you meet somebody, they deserve respect. They deserve understanding. And I understand and got to the point where I was more angry, and I just realized that the people that I was angry at, it didn't affect them that I was angry. It truly didn't. And I just, at this point, have to live in a way that makes sense to my mental health and that makes sense for me. This past year has taught me a lot about what makes me happy. and giving myself too much to things, caring too much about things. He is really trying to get in that tree right now. See him? Just really about taking care of myself, because at the end of the day, all you have is you. You don't have your online friends necessarily. Like, when you close your eyes at the end of the day, it's you that you have. So I wanted to make sure that I am okay. So, like I said, when it comes to this channel, I'm really just going to be doing what in the moment strikes my fancy. That can be literally anything. If you're up for that, hey, what's up? This is just going to be essentially whatever I feel like filming. If it's going to be video games, if it's going to be books, if it's going to be cleaning stuff, because I have become a huge fan of like cleaning videos and shit. It's going to be literally everything, travel, just all of it, because those are things that make me happy. That's my life. That's the kind of content that I watch. It is the kind of content that I would like to put out. It's the kind of content that I would get excited about putting out. I have a really cool idea for December that is going to be completely different from the normal kind of stuff that I do on my channel, but I just like, I want my creative outlet back, and I don't want my creative outlet to be tied to seeking the approval from other people, or, you know, like how people view me, and all of that shit. So I hope people are interested in that. And if not, it doesn't matter, because I have like 10 people that I know will love it and will still want to hang out and watch these kinds of things and find them calming or interesting. And I don't care if 8,000 people who are subscribed to my channel really care about that kind of stuff. So it's going to be it for this update. I promise I will be more present in the month of November. I might not be present in the month of November, but I'll sure as shit be present in the month of December. I have some really cool things happening. I'm so in love with the fact that it's snowing right now. But yeah. Yeah. And same thing goes for my Instagram. I'm just going to be posting what I want to post. Is it going to be about books? Sometimes. Is it going to be about video games? Sometimes. Is it going to be about cleaning and cooking and travel and other things that make me incredibly happy? Yeah, probably. But I hope you guys are interested in that. If there's anything that you want to see, let me know, because we're pretty much starting over. You know, we've tried to make this jump before, but we're really going to make it now. If there are other things you want to see, literally anything, please let me know. But for now, I'm going to go deep clean my fridge. I'll probably film it. You'll probably see it sometime in December. But I hope you guys are having a good year, considering it's been like 6 or 7 months, I think, since I've really gotten to talk to you. Let me know in the comments how you're actually doing. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Wow, it's been so long since I've said that.